Welcome to our first episode, Talks with AJ podcast. Today we have an interesting topic, and I have a special person in the lab with me. Some of you may recognize him, some of you may not. This is my brother from another mother, my brother Jay.
What up, what up, what up?
How you feeling today, man?
Feeling good.
You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, man. The topic we're going to be talking about today is life isn't over and winners never give up, right? So, of course, man, in the media, it's been a lot been going on, man, in the world today, man. It's been a lot of tragedy. A lot of people just been checking out, right?
Yeah.
Just people just going through it mentally, right? And they just feel like they don't have an outlet. They don't have like a source, like someone to really reach out to, right? So how do you feel about that?
I mean, you know, like a lot of stuff been going on.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't nothing new. But the thing about it is like, you know, like sometimes I be telling you, it's not on you, it's in you.
Right.
Like circumstances may come and go, but who you are is who you are.
Right.
And if you the same person, you could get through shit, anything.
Right. And I totally agree.
So that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to like take the easy way out and say, you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But life is life. So you gotta, you either gonna do it or just give up. And, you know, a lot of people think that it's easy to give up. It is, but you don't think about the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like the people that's impacted, the
Right.
way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. I got
all
you.
of that. You
I
know
got
what I'm saying?
I got you.
So I look at it like, man, it's harder to keep going, but shit, what else you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know
I
what
got
I'm
you. I got you. Me, man, I believe it's a mindset, man. Right. You know, because you could be strong physically, but mentally, if you ain't there, you know, mentally strong, you know, you would just fold or whatever. But me also, too, I believe in, you know, just checking in on your day ones or whatever, because they may be going through it and you may not know it. So that's why I'm a firm believer in just calling your family members, calling your friends and checking up on them. Hey, man, how's it going? How you doing? How you really doing? Right? Because sometimes people just have a sense of pride of not wanting to express what they're going to, what they're going through.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I don't know, maybe if it's like a sense of an embarrassment. What you think?
You know, like for me, like, you know what I've been through.
Yeah, of course.
And
you have a hell of a story.
Yeah. And the thing for me, it was like, when we used to talk, you used to just talk to me like a regular person. Everybody used to be looking at me like, they don't know what to say. Or like, they kind of like, for me, on the inside looking out, like people looking at me like I'm a victim. And like, from what I know, how I was raised and everything, ain't nothing a victim about me.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course. I know that.
So it's like, you looking at everybody, how they reacting, and it's like, it kind of like, dang. But with you, was like, we had regular conversations. We talk about regular stuff, day to day, but it was just regular. And that made me feel more of myself than anything. And that's what I needed, you know what I'm saying? And with time to build, to get back to myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though I'm not there yet, but I'm way closer now than I was before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. And that's a great thing. And so
Yeah.
basically it was like therapeutic for you in that case, right?
Yeah.
Right. And I get where you're coming from with that. I get exactly where you're coming from, because me knowing you, we've been knowing each other for like 30 years, and you never presented yourself to me as a victim. You know what I'm saying? You always been an outgoing individual, life of the party.
Yeah.
So, you know?
Yeah, because you gotta understand, like, the way I was raised, like my mom, she let me be me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I had to fight her to be me, but she let me be me.
Right.
So it wasn't like she was trying to control the man. She just didn't like some of the things as a man. But then when I started, I kept doing it. And then after a while, like, you can't hold a man back.
Correct.
Then it was more like trying to tell me not to do certain stuff. Even when we used to come around, she'll tell you the same thing she'll tell me. So it'd be like, okay, all right. So she respect my mind as a man.
Right.
So just keep going and be yourself. But, you know, when you go through hardship or whatever you go through in life, you kind of forget about all that, especially depending on what it is.
Yeah.
Like for me, like I lost all of that. And I kind of like from time to time forgot who I was.
Right.
Because I was trying to figure out like what to do. And like you said, the mental, the body, me, I'm used to doing for me. I'm used to doing for other people. I'm used to taking care of stuff. I'm used to just going. So like I'm thinking the body. It took me years to realize, yo, it's the mind.
Yeah.
You got to get the mind right first.
Exactly.
The body don't even matter, because if the mind can't do it or can't push through, man, your body ain't gonna make it.
You done.
Yeah.
You done. And we see it firsthand on the streets. Think about people we went to school with now that fell victim to, you know what I'm saying, mental illness or whatever it is that they dealing with, and you just see them in the streets and you like, damn, I remember this person at one time. This was an outgoing individual.
Yeah.
Just to see them succumb to that, right?
Yeah.
So that just makes you think like, damn, you know, you thank God that you was able to maintain your sanity, your mind.
Yeah,
right?
I thank God for that. I think that's the thing about it for me. Like before whatever happened to me, like I had a plan.
Good. I'm glad.
And
you said
it was
that.
like I was working on a plan, and like life got to lifing, and like I still had the plan. I was just trying to figure out how to get back to the plan.
Right.
Dealing with everything, you know, dealing with the deaths, dealing with the body, dealing with the mind, dealing with child support, dealing with being a father, dealing with being a man, dealing with, you know what I'm saying?
Everything.
Yeah, because, you know, like when you look at yourself, you see yourself a certain way.
Yeah.
And the way I see myself a certain way, so nobody could tell me nothing.
Yeah.
Because, like, I did what I had to do so I could be in that position.
Matter of fact, we was chopping it up yesterday, and I remember you said something to me. You like, man, you know what, Al? Sometimes, man, I just felt like I was just in quicksand. Remember you said that to me, right?
Yeah.
You just felt like you just was fighting, man. You fighting just to get over that hump with that quicksand. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because like what I meant by that was like, all right, I know where I want to be, where I'm trying to go. I know all that, but with my body, my mind, trying to be like dealing with all of that, and it don't stop. Like you go through whatever you go through, time out ain't no time out. You still gotta go through it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you still gotta, like, you know, whatever I go through, I still gotta be a daddy. Like it's still people looking up to me and making sure, like I gotta make sure they straight.
correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
So like that kind of helped me in a way too, because I was like, yo, I can't, if I give up, it's not just me. I give up on them, because like where would they be?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like I be trying different things, trying to get back to the plan, and it's like it's still the same thing. It's like I tried this, but I don't know if you remember. I used to be like, yo, it feel like I take 2 steps forward, and then when I look, I'm really like 3 steps back.
Yeah, I remember you said
I'd be
that.
like,
yeah,
dang.
yeah.
Because it's like no matter what, it just it never fails. It was always the same thing. Like 2 steps forward. I think I got some good news. I think this happened. Breakthrough. Yeah, right. False illusion. 3 steps back, and it's just like I couldn't win for nothing.
Yeah, I remember.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember, man.
I couldn't buy a win. I couldn't cheat a win. I couldn't nothing to win. It was just like, and I got to a point where it was like, you know what? It is what it is.
Right, but you never gave up.
Nah,
You never gave up.
Nah, the way I was raised, the way like how I give up.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And to be truthfully with you, man, you like one of the strongest individuals that I know, because of the amount of things you went through, man, that I've done witnessed and seen it firsthand. Man, the average person would have checked out. They would have folded and would have checked out, but you kept going. And I remember something that my mother used to tell me, and your aunts tell you to this day in Creole, Marie Saint-Timon. Right.
Listen.
Stay firm and stay strong.
Listen, like that's crazy.
Uh-huh.
The way, you know, our peoples are like, they from like neighboring cities,
Right.
and the mindset is still the same. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we got peoples that are peoples,
Yes. Yes.
and it's crazy. But the mindset's still the same, and what it is like I was raised by hardworking people, strong-minded people, strong-willed people, and that was instilled in me. So if I'm doing it, I'm doing it. It ain't giving up. It ain't quitting. I'm gonna do it till the end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no halfway doing it. And you know, like with my dad's funeral, my dad death, it was a little bit easier. It was shocking, but it was like, whoa, I'm a man now.
Yeah.
And that got me ready for my mom.
You had to rise to the occasion.
Yeah, because like, you know, I just got that call. Whew. And you like, huh? Like, that was the strongest person I knew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Trust me, I know that.
So it's like, you
Right.
get the call that the strongest person you know just died. They just
Yeah.
found his body. So I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
They looking at me. I'm like what? So dealing with that kind of like got my mindset different. Like I started like thinking different. Boom. Then 2 years later, life got the life in. So then it's like, I just been here before. So let's go. I didn't freeze. I didn't pause. I was just on go. And when I was on go, like a few people kind of felt some type of way with my aunts.
Yeah, of course.
Because they felt like they wanted to be included. But me, I'm like, yo, I just did this.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I only know one way. And that's what I was doing. And I had to take a step back. Boom. Then I incorporated them into everything that was going on. And then I just kept, I thought to myself, I'm like, you know what? I can't give up.
Right.
Giving up was never an option. I didn't think about giving up. It was never about giving up. It was about how can I move forward?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How can I keep going and not have my kids affected?
Yeah.
How can I get back to the plan?
And honestly, man, and I think you set a good example for the boys, right? Because they done seen everything that you done went through, and to see you bounce back. And I've never heard you complain to the boys, right? So you that prime example for them. So they see like, dang, my dad is going through all of this mentally, physically, whatever he's dealing with, he's still there for us, and he's not in that victim mindset. Right?
Yeah.
So I think that's a perfect example, especially when you have sons, when you're raising your boys, that they see that in you.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Thank you. I agree. The thing about it is like, you know, how we was raised is different how we can raise our kids now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your kids are older, so they kind of got a little bit of how we was raised.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
My kids, it's this kind of new thing.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
And it's like, if I don't give them what I know, if I don't do what I do, how would I be as a father? Like, what I would be doing to them? You know what I'm saying? I can't count on their mom. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a female. She don't know how to raise
The boys.
a boy. She don't know what it's like to be a man today, yesterday, or she can't fathom what tomorrow will be.
Be correct.
But I can.
Yeah.
Because I did yesterday. I'm here now.
Yeah.
And I could feel what tomorrow gonna bring.
Yeah.
So why not get them ready?
Yeah.
Why not make sure they better than me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that's the ultimate goal.
I mean, that's what it's supposed to be
That's
about.
supposed to be right. Because that's what our parents wanted for us. So now that we have children, we want it for them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You know. Yeah. Once I became a father, it wasn't really about me. I done did it all. I mean, like, I did it. So now it's about them. Like for me, once I became a parent, it's about, okay, boom, they got to be better than me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like me, for example, like some of the things that I incorporate, like if I'm dealing with something mentally, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
we all go through it mentally.
We do.
You know, if I'm dealing with something and I want to vent, you know, I will call you off top. You know, I'm calling you, man.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, I
yeah.
call you. I'll call my sister.
Yeah.
You know, I call Win. I call
Yeah.
James. You
Yeah.
know, the boys. We chop
yeah.
it up. Or, you know, sometimes I like to just jump in my car and just go for a quick drive or whatever, just to clear my mind space, right? Because everybody have their own way of dealing with their mental,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So some people have it worse, and some people have it, you know, just a little bit better than others, right? But
Yeah.
but these are the things that I incorporate or whatever when
Well-
I'm going through it mentally.
Well, you know, for me, besides you, like I had you like just talking to me regular as a person, making me feel a person, and other people too, making me feel as a person. You know what I'm saying? And being around them, laughing, like after life got to life in, laughter was different for me.
Yeah.
It was about the line. Like I just like to laugh
We all know
because
that.
like I had so many days where it was nothing to laugh about. That I just like I need to laugh. You know what I'm saying? And then like people would be like, "Oh, go to therapy. Oh, try therapy. Oh, I'm like, I ain't want to do that. Then I tried it. I did it. I'm doing it.
And how is it working for you now?
Therapy helped me. Like, you see how you'll know something, you know it because you heard it, you seen it. Is when somebody else saying it, somebody you don't know, somebody that don't know nothing about you, somebody that has nothing to gain from
Right.
you having a conversation with you
Right.
about you. It kind of put you in a place where the perspective, your mind open up, and you're more perceptive to the stuff that they're saying,
You're right.
and it helped me. You know what I'm saying? So like those conversations, and then when you go to therapy, they tell you to try different things. You try different things. You see it work. You build on that, and that's really what it is. It's the work.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm glad you said that. It is the work.
Yeah, it's the work.
It's the work, man.
It's the work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
because like with any and everything you do, it's the work. The work you put in it, the work you put into it, is the result you gonna get out of it.
Exactly.
So when I did the therapy thing, I had an open mind. I didn't really tell a lot of people because I was like,
Yeah.
how I grew up.
Yeah,
but I,
yeah.
like
because you ain't want nobody judging you or anything. like that,
and then it's
right?
like what I look like telling somebody else, like
Right.
what I'm thinking or how I'm feeling or like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like nah, like that. We ain't grow up like that.
Yeah, we didn't.
Nah,
We didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy the conversations that I have, and then with my therapist, I think I had like 2 therapists, and the conversation that I have with my therapist, like when we'll be talking, and she'll remind me of the growth. Like I forget about it because I'm not thinking about it. I'm just like trying to get back to the plan. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I know. Something happened, something don't go my way, figure out how to fix it, resolution, what's my options? What I gotta do? All right, make a list, boom, boom. I gotta do this, all right, let's go. This don't work, let's try something else.
You're right.
That don't work, let's try something else. So that's all I know. Like just keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like when you dealing with certain things, when you dealing with a lot of things, when you dealing with this life, you don't always have the answer.
Yeah.
You can't always just call somebody. Sometimes you gotta seek a professional.
Yes.
Sometimes you gotta like try everything as far as like talk to your people, see a professional, do some work on yourself, like and try to find some outside inspiration.
Yes.
And that's what I did for me. Like it wasn't about me. You know what I'm saying? It was about get back to the plan, but it was like, all right, boom. Look at everything that had been going on with me. Who is the most who's mostly impacted by what happened or what go on with me?
Yeah.
The kids.
The kids. Yeah.
So what can I do to put them in a better position? And for me, in order to put them in a better position, I got to be in a better position.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
You say that all the time.
Yeah, because they don't have a voice.
Yes.
So I got to speak for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
say that
saying?
all the time. You
So-
say that all the time.
I be talking to them. I be telling them, even though they might not hear me. Like, you know what I'm saying? They go one ear out the other. I think about when I was like around their age, when I was in middle school. You know what I'm saying? And my dad pull up. He used to talk to me, tell me
talk
stuff.
it up with you.
I just be in there just listening. All right, whatever.
But you know what? You said something to me, man, and it resonated with me. You
What?
said this to me yesterday.
What?
When you was like, man, when you and your pops used to chop it up, and he was like, son, man, I didn't have a blueprint to this, man. Right.
Yeah, like
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. My mom and dad had like one of those weird relationships. It was weird. Weird because I didn't understand it because they let us be kids. We didn't really know what was going on too much. We was kids. But whatever they had going on was whatever they had going on. And as I got older, I just kept realizing whatever they had going on was whatever they had going on. And what my dad used to do, what he used to say, I as a parent, as a man, it resonated and it hit me so hard because like the situation was whatever they had going on, my mom left with us. My dad ain't know nothing was going on. Then my dad found us. My dad used to come. It was a time my dad used to come like every 2 weeks. I'm in middle school. $40. Me and my sister, $40. Like $40 in middle school?
Yeah, it's a lot
like,
of money.
Think about that.
Right. But with the separation, that didn't impact you mentally. Did it impact you mentally?
Well, see, the thing about it was my mom let me be like a young man.
Yeah.
So she let me be a young man, meaning like I was making my own decisions. Like as far as what clothes I was
not no
wearing.
son husband type. Not no
Nah.
none of that. Right.
Nah, the only thing was like
Right.
I had to like step up and do stuff around the house. If some stuff was need to be fixed and somebody was fixing it, she made sure that I was right there watching them fix it. So then maybe next time I could do it. You know what I'm saying? But like I used to go to the barbershop by myself, get my own haircuts, pick out my own clothes, like stuff like that. Start making my own decisions.
Right.
So then I was building on that. So she let me be me. You know what I'm saying? And my dad, he used to just, whatever time he used to get, And then he used to come through and used to just say little stuff to me. And then one day, I still remember, like it was yesterday. I'm in his truck. He talking to me. He was like, he was like, yo, this thing come with no instructions.
Right.
And I was like, he said, yo, I did the best I could.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
talk, man.
And I just kept going. But as a man, a father, dealing with this, dealing with trying to be a father, dealing with child support, baby mama trying to keep you away from the kid, all this dumb stuff. Oh, you a deadbeat, da da da. And I'm like, yo.
Right. But let me say this, bro. You always been a winner. Because I don't know too many people in our 20s. We were young. I think we were like maybe 23, 24, and you bought a house.
Yeah.
In Georgia.
22.
22. You was the first one.
Yeah.
So tell me you ain't a winner, man.
I mean,
you know what
like,
I'm saying? That's why I love this topic, because to me, you always been a winner. Matter of fact, I remember, man, around that time or whatever, I had kids young. Man, I was dead broke. You used to feed me.
Yeah, I mean,
you used to feed me, man. When we used to go to the club, you used to pay my way. You used to buy me drinks. You used to buy me food. Your mother used to feed me.
Cause you know we the same.
You was always a winner,
man. We the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? We the same. Like, like the thing that I learned a long time ago is like, if you a blessing, you got to be a blessing to others.
Yes,
that's the only way this blessing thing work. Like it be sometimes like I ain't have it, but guess what? Because I've been a blessing to somebody, it just come.
Right.
So like money never been something that been like, oh, I gotta get, cause it's gonna come.
Yeah, right.
So if I can help you, I'm gonna do it just cause. I don't need to broadcast it. I'm gonna just do it because that's what I know.
Yeah.
Like that's what you gotta do. You feel me? It's a duty.
Yeah.
So whatever I did, like it's a lot of stuff that I done did. Man, I forgot. Cause I don't keep score. Like,
of course,
okay,
of course.
I did it for real. Like when people tell me stuff, I be like, oh, for real? Cause I don't remember. I did it. Oh well. But I look at it like, man, we the same.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm like, yo, if I don't got it and you got it, shit, I got it.
Yeah.
If you don't got it, I got it. You got it. Right. So I don't look at it like that. And that from young, those little successes building up to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
And doing it my way. It helped me realize like, yo, if you keep going, you keep putting the work, it's going to come out in your favor.
In your favor.
It might not happen right away, but it's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember when I got thrown on child support. Yo, I'm doing all this crap. Got thrown on child support. All of a sudden, I became a deadbeat overnight. All this crap. Boom, 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 boom. And I used to be like, man, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off. And I used to be telling you, yo, I'm gonna get off. I used to tell people, a lot of people didn't believe me. Like, oh no, how you gonna get off? I was like, number one, I'm not a deadbeat, never been.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I was a firm believer of, like, I watched my dad provide.
Yeah.
Like, my dad he wasn't the smartest because of education, but he was like, yo, this is family, he gonna provide.
Yeah, off top.
I always been a provider.
Yeah.
Like, my kids live off of me. I don't live off my kids.
Right.
And hopefully if I keep doing the right things, when I'm not here no longer, they still gonna live off of me.
Off from you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I always try to make sure that I put myself in that position to keep going and keep winning. And the successes add up.
Yeah. Big
The
time.
little ones.
Yes.
So that's how, from way back when, that helped me be the person I am now.
Yeah, I agree.
So whatever I went through, when I went through it, that person long time ago, because of that person, I was able to see the other side of it.
Yeah.
And not tap out.
Yeah.
And not give up. And not think like, oh man, you know, I lost my parents, I'm on child support.
Right.
Oh this, oh that. Let me give up. Nah, I'm like,
Yeah. You
yo,
kept fighting.
it's a matter of time.
It's a matter of time. That's why I say, bro.
It's a matter of time.
You're a winner, man.
Because how you gonna stop? How you gonna stop a nigga like me?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it don't work. How's it gonna work?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then how I'm gonna look my kids in the eye and not show them example of when life get to life and you just got to keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? But you show the boys winners example. Like even when I talk to you, man, you always drop gems on me. Like every day. Like when I'm talking to you, it's always something. You're always dropping little gems here and there. And me knowing you for 30 plus years, you always had a plan. Even at a young age, you used to always say, "Al, man, I'm gonna go get my real estate license. I'm gonna go get 2 or 3 cribs." and we in our 20s, and you talking like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I had that license.
Yeah, you had the license.
Yeah, I did that.
Right, you like, I'm gonna go get my license.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And you always did it. You know what I'm saying? Like you would set the plan, and you made it happen.
Because like long time ago, I seen like, yo, if you want to live a certain life, if you want to do a certain thing, like you got to set yourself up to live that life that you want to live.
Right. And
from way back when, I thought the life that I wanted to live, I thought real estate was the way.
Yeah.
Real estate still is the way. I'm trying to get back to it now. And it's going to be the way. I'm going to get to it because I seen it. And once I see it, it's over.
Yeah.
If I could see it, it's over.
It's over.
I don't care what you say. I see it.
Yeah.
That's why, like, you know, whatever I've been through, I seen the other side. Child support. I seen the other side. I'm like, I'm finna get off.
And you got off.
Yeah.
Right. You didn't give up.
5 years later, I got off.
You
They
didn't
were like,
give up.
you're not
You
gonna
didn't
get
give
off. I was
up.
like,
Yeah.
watch this.
Yeah. You could have like mentally just clock out or did some stupid shit and crashed out.
Nah.
You get it? But you just stayed firm and you just kept moving forward, man.
Cause I always believe if you could see it, if I could see it, I could do it. If I could see it, I could touch it. So I just kept, as long as I could see it. Even the days when nothing was happening, man. Days when I was in quicksand.
Yeah.
It was like every step I take, I'm just falling deeper and deeper. Man, I felt like it's a matter of time.
Yeah.
Because it was a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? I watched my mom. Remember?
Yeah.
I watched my mom. My mom, when I was younger, my mom didn't work. My mom, like before I was like had sense and all that, my mom worked. She drove all that. Then when I was younger, I didn't know she drove. I thought she ain't never drive.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, she used to drive. She used to work too. I was like, oh, for real? Boom. She went back to work. She had a plan. She said, you know what? She ain't like her situation. She finna get up out of it. She ain't really tell us nothing. Boom, boom, boom.
Right.
And then she had a plan. She stuck to it. Boom, boom, boom. She was like a CNA or one of them. Yo, she saved up 15 bands, a little bit with my help. Boom, boom, boom. Bought a fourplex.
I remember. Yes.
Bought a fourplex. Right? She bought a fourplex, 95.
Yeah.
She stopped working she stopped working in 97, 2 years later.
You see? Yeah.
And from 97 up until she sold it, like the bread and butter was real estate.
Yeah, and that's where your winner's mindset come from. I think that's where you get it from.
Cause I seen it.
Yeah, you seen it.
I got
firsthand.
aunts.
Right.
They're like, yo, you tell them they can't do, they doing it.
Yeah.
Like I seen it. Like I see it. My dad, like I see it.
Okay.
So it's hard to not do it.
Gotcha.
know what I'm saying?
Man. Gotcha, man. But yeah, man. But I enjoyed this conversation, man, with my brother Jay, man.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate
this this first episode. You blessing the podcast, man. You
Thank
being
you.
my
Thank
first
you.
host.
Thank you. I appreciate
or whatever.
it.
This is my brother Jay, man. You guys can follow him on his Instagram, J Cash Co. or whatever. You know, he's going to be starting
Yes,
his
sir.
YouTube pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm
You guys
coming.
can follow him as well. I hope you guys appreciate this segment. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Drop your comments if you guys have any questions for me that or any topics you guys would like me to discuss. Go ahead and let me know. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Peace.